on CJ Williams. We talked about him in the indoor season as the top shot putter in the U.S. this year. He might be going down as one of the best double threats in high school history as a discus and shot putter.
So practice, right, it's a lot better than yesterday's practice. Most of you guys know I've been dealing with knee problems since indoor season, right? It's been holding me back. And recently the knees got a lot better. I went out to practice, my knees felt good. I did a couple extra reps, and on my last rep I straightened my hip flexors. So that's been the thing I've kind of been dealing with now. I kind of just have to push through, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm trying to make that U20 team. So I'm still out here practicing, even if it is minimal reps. Something's always better than nothing. So just coming out here and getting work in, even if it's not the most quality, is the best thing I could do right now. But we're finna go get a massage. Later we're gonna do a light and fast lift, and then some recovery, and I'll show you all what that looks like.
Yeah, bend, keep on, hey, walking up, party, got jig on, hey, baseline, nigga, you know, nah, I ain't talking about shit, hey, nigga, kick on him.
All right, we just finished the lift. Took everything pretty much lighter than I usually would, just to be super safe coming up with the big knee. I don't want to make any of my injuries worse. So now we're getting some recovery, a little bit of contrast therapy, hot tub, cold tub, And then we're finna hit the sauna. We in the infrared sauna, 45 minutes. I kind of just wanted to cover like the timeline of injuries, cause I feel like I've spoken about it a lot, but I still have people DMing me and commenting on my post, asking me what's going on. Boom, end of January, knees cooked, right? Patella tendons inflamed, strained, whatever. I threw 19 meters when it first started with a 16-pound. Got worse as I went on. Started rehabbing, whatever. It got better at my district meet. Popped out 72 and 221 back-to-back days. I could throw with pretty much no pain. Actually, I had an area meet, but it was the absolute worst conditions in discus possible. It was like a 25-mile-an-hour left tailwind. The strongest wind I've thrown in, and it was in the worst direction possible. Regional states, just bad. I went to Great Southwest recently, but I had strained my hip flexor right before that. I think something was there in disc, but I couldn't release it properly, and I was just so like far out of throwing shape. But now we're just trying to get right for U20s. I will probably only be doing U20 shot put, and I don't think I'm going to be doing any discus at nationals, unfortunately, due to my situation, how little time I have to practice. I figure I'll put all my chips into one event. So yeah, that's kind of how things are going. Just wanted to give y'all like some takeaways. Trying to fix out the back, keeping my left heel a little bit lower. It tends to help me shift over my left better. Going out the back into the middle, I'm having like this big like disconnection basically where I can't keep tension. As well as my left arm being super flat. Like if you notice, you look at Ryan Krauser or Peyton Otterdahl when they throw, their left arm is like, they set a big arc with it, right? So it kind of sets the angle for the shot to get a good release. And I usually do it pretty well, just being rusty and stuff. Now if you look at my throws, my left arm's super flat. But there's only so much I can do with such little time. It just sucks that after I take 2 throws, my hip is killing me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but that's something we've been new. I'll see y'all tomorrow where I show y'all what I eat as well as practice again. It's currently 1 p.m. and I'm making breakfast. Don't ask any questions. But for breakfast, we're finna make some bacon, egg, and cheeses. See, we got the bagels, beef bacon, eggs, cheese. We're cooking for 2 because my cameraman needs to get, I need to pay him somehow. So for breakfast, we have the bacon, egg, and cheese, right? And we added 3 eggs because I need to hit, a little bit more protein. Cameraman, just the bacon, egg, and cheese. We also are pairing that with 8 ounces of beet juice. And I'll put the macros for the whole meal right here. And yeah, I'm finna scarf this down and then show you all the next meal. All right, so pre-practice snack. It's only been about an hour and something since my last meal. But we're gonna down 4 rice cakes for carbs. These last 2 string cheeses for a little bit of protein. Then this hydration packet for some electrolytes. I'll put the macros for that right here. And then I'm finna go ahead to practice.
Yep.
I just finished up practice. It was a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. It was real bad. I took more reps than I have been. My hip pretty much handled it though, but it's definitely feeling it. We're definitely finna lock in on that recovery tonight. But first thing I'm finna do before I eat a real meal is eat this popsicle, cause it was hot as hell outside. I'm tired as hell, so I'm gonna eat this popsicle and then I'm finna make some chicken real quick.
So I actually lied. My mom brought home Chick-fil-A, so we're gonna be eating the chicken strips and the sandwich, and we're no longer cooking chicken breast.
All right, so it's currently 1 in the morning. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but we still have to get our meal in. We have like 70 or 80 grams of protein left on the day, so 93.7 ground beef. We're gonna cook the whole thing. It's just a pound, but we're gonna eat like 12 ounces, and then probably eat the rest of the rice that is in this rice cooker. I thought about making potatoes, but that's lucky too much work. While the ground beef is cooking, we're gonna need a popsicle. Screw it, we're just gonna eat the whole pound of ground beef. This is gonna be the last meal of the night. 1 pound
of 93.7 ground beef on top of 2 cups of white rice, and then tart cherry juice, 8 ounces. Let this be a lesson to y'all that you should not get your calories in so late at night. But yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow where I will take y'all through actual lift. A lot of y'all have been asking for that. So yeah, I'll see y'all then. So we're here at the gym right now, hoping to make up for yesterday's horrible practice. Honestly, I feel like the second practice I had back was the best, so the rest of them, they kind of just got a little bit worse. But right now we're getting our lift in. Everything's pretty much just focused on going fast. Nothing's crazy heavy. We just have some high pulls, some safety squat, and some pad bench. All right, chat. That concludes the whole video. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Showed you what kind of daily life looks like over a 4-day period. Yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Leave comments or feel free to DM me video ideas because I'm always looking for something new to post. But yeah, next time I see y'all, I'll be in Oregon and hopefully national champion.